Open is up roughly 32%. This is Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025. It printed $8.59 in the post-market session of yesterday, the 11th. We know that the company has now appointed a new CEO, Kaz Nejatian, formerly a COO at Shopify. He has a track record at Shopify in product transformation, operations, scaling, and much more. His selection is being seen as part of a push toward more efficiency, product innovation, and especially AI integration in the company's model. Two of the previous founders have also returned, one returning as chairman. The previous CEO, Carrie Wheeler, resigned under pressure from activist investors after some disappointing financials. And we know very well that there's talk about short squeeze and stuff like that. Heavily shorted. However, some of the momentum he has is not as a result of a short squeeze. There's also the talk about pipe investment. The question of whether pipe investment has come through or is coming is circulating. Some sources are saying substantial pipe investment, while others are less certain or not confirming that yet. Okay, so optimism over AI and operational pivots. The belief is that the new CEO plus the founder influence, with the return of some of the founders, could lead to improved margins, smarter pricing, reduced risk from housing cycle, and more efficient cost structures. Okay, risks slash what to keep an eye on. Fundamentals may lag sentiment. Even with all the optimism, the company's business is still capital intensive with exposure to housing market cycles, property inventory risks, carrying costs, etc. If housing market worsens, it could hit them hard. Execution risk. We are now trying to emphasize more on AI and data. That's a pivot. It's not easy to do that, and it's easy to talk about it. Most certainly not easy to do that at all. Valuation and analyst skepticism. Some analysts remain bearish or cautious, pointing out that expected price targets imply downside risk. There may be a gap between what the market is pricing and what the business realistically can deliver. Okay, there's regulatory and macro tailwinds as well. Okay. Okay, what could happen going forward? Continued momentum. If retail investors support the narrative, if the new CEO can show early wins, potential correction is most certainly what happens from time to time. More institutional or big investors' interest might come in. Narratives might become key. Okay, so we have key financials and performance highlights. Okay, you can always pause and have a read. Analyst sentiment and projections. You can pause and have a read. I'll slide to the side so that you can read what we have there as well. Let me make it balanced. I think everything will appear on the screen. Yeah. Okay, risk and what could undermine projections. Yeah. Housing market conditions, high interest rate, mortgage rate volatility, low buyer demand, all put pressure on home sales, pricing and inventory holding costs, and much more. Okay, what seems plausible and what seems less likely. Okay, plausible scenario: Opendoor manages to improve margins, reduce losses gradually, maybe reach a modest free cash flow positive state in 1 to 2 years if housing conditions improve. Perhaps modest revenue growth, or at least stabilizing declines, plus cost control could help. Okay, that's the plausible scenario. Then aggressive upside scenario: if the company executes the AI platform pivot extremely well, slashes inventory risk, raises capital via pipe or partnerships, and riding retail investor tailwinds plus short squeeze effects, then large gains are possible. But there are many moving parts. The $80 per share or 2,000% plus gains are not the base case among analysts. More of a speculative bull case. What that is. Downside risk: if housing demand worsens, interest rates stay high, AI products improvements lag, or the company overextends, then the stock would fall meaningfully. Some analysts have target prices that imply 70 to 90% downside risk from current price levels. Okay, so we'll see what's going on. So let's see how active this pre-market session is. It's heavily traded. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on. This is the 4-hour chart. Extrapolation is saying that higher prices will remain in place up till Thursday, up till the pre-market session in a couple of hours, and then after that we might see a decline. We might see a decline, a contraction rather, a contraction of this expansion. And then we might the uptrend might resume modestly. Yeah. After that, that will be possibly from the 15th of September. Okay, projections are saying downward projections, but we already have an upper projection here of 8.59. So we have downward projections in play currently: 5.56, 4.89, 4.47. Price pressure momentum, let's see what's going on. Price pressure momentum, everything is strongly bullish. Okay, so we can even have a look at just quickly have a look at the weekly chart. The weekly chart, the good thing about it is, okay, there are no extrapolations here, but we can have a look at the price pressure momentums. They're all strongly bullish. Yeah. But we have a negative second derivative on the 21-week moving average, indicating that yeah, this momentum is on a shaky ground. Yeah, technically speaking. Yeah. The essence of the weekly chart is for investors, really. Yeah, investors. Portfolio investors. Gives you an idea of where things are. Currently now, a lot of momentum has gone into the stock, and based on how things were as of Monday of this week, Monday was 10th or Monday was 8th. Yeah, there's a good chance that it's going to it's yeah that momentum has lost some of its strength. The stock declined, so yeah, that's probably why. Okay, daily chart hasn't reacted to what's going on right now, so we can just have a look at it and see what the projections are saying here. Projections are saying 6.16, 7.87, 8.92. It has actually printed. It has, yeah, close to that, 8.92. Yeah, I better leave the extrapolation because the market has since changed. But we can equally have a look at the 1 minute chart. Let's see whether we can validate this 8.59 that printed. It's an upper projection. It's realistic. It happened. It's not a case of a calculation, not a computation. Yeah, we have something close to that 8.34 currently in place here. 8.65, yeah, 8.72. So that has been validated. So yeah. Okay, just let's see now. Do we need to do any probabilities? Let's see. Do we need to do any probabilities? We could have a look at the daily chart and see. Underlying trend on the daily chart is, yeah, bullish, yeah, bullish. So these, it's printing obviously year highs, 2025 highs, year highs. This it's been in an uptrend since early July. We can have a look at the weekly chart to see if this it's trading at wouldn't be all time highs. No, not really. No, as far back as 2022, it was trading at the highs of 10.61. Yeah, projections then we had 23.21 as of the summer of August, also summer of 2022, 23.21, 20.46. Yeah. Okay, so it's just I think it's trading, it's printing 52-week highs. Yeah, it's at 52-week highs. 20. Yeah, let's see, 20. Okay, 52-week highs? It will be 100 and 104 week highs. That's what it's at right now. 104 week highs. That's where it's currently trading at right now. Okay, just have a look and see what you make of open stock. It's always active. That's the interesting part of it. But there's always a downside risk. So just be careful. If it pulls back, you can see whether you can get in. It does pull back. It does pull back, so from time to time. Yeah, not long ago you can see that they pulled back as of Monday the 8th. Just this week they pulled back. So what about now? It's not the best. Just see if it's going to pull back, and the extrapolation is saying that it's going to do so up by, I mean, from today, saying from today going all the way towards Monday the 15th. Yeah, so see what you make of the stock, and thank you very much for watching this video.